Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of No Rest for the Living for Doom 2 on the Ultra Violence difficulty with Fast Monster enabled, played through Crispy Doom. We are also doing all levels with a pistol start, and this is level 6, Inferno of Blood. Let's begin. So, you can press the switch to your left, and press the wall to your right to get a secret. And you can grab the armor right now, to be honest, because basically this level makes Vivisection look like a cakewalk. You can grab the shells here, big and small, and what you want to do now is run. Just run. Grab the chain gun, grab the super shotgun, provoke the enemies here, then get out of here too. You can drop down here and climb up the stairway. The blood here won't do damage to you, I promise. And ideally, you'll get some enemies into infights, and if you want to get more enemies in on it, you can fist the air. Just do a fist pump and you'll aggravate some enemies with your cockiness. But you can also super shotgun the enemies, since we got the super shotgun from earlier. You can run around if you want to try to get some enemies into infighting more. Ideally, some will fight over here. But if not, there we go. If not, you can just use a super shotgun if you aren't feeling confident in that method. And for the remnants, you can snipe them off with the pump shotgun or the chain gun. I'm going to use the chain gun just to get some stunning action. And of course, you want to hide behind cover to make sure they don't get any cheeky seeker shots on you. You can grab more shells here, and if you took any damage, you could take the medikits, stim packs, all stuff here. Here you might notice 3 pillars blocking the way, but what we can do here is kill the Revenant and the Imps. Or, you know, get some pot shots on them. You can hit them, but they can't hit you, which is just the way I like it. Anyways, if you want, you can grab these armor bonuses too. And you can grab some ammo from here as well. I'm going to save some of these shells though, because, yeah, they don't give you a backpack on this level either. Spoiler alert. But since we ran there, we can clean up this area because all the enemies from earlier got into infights, and some of them might fall asleep immediately afterwards. Hello, Makibus. I thought you would be out. Oh, I got hit nasty, didn't I? Well, that's okay, because you can get medikits. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a Makibus to just stay there. It happens. But you can get the enemies to finish their infighting job. If you take any damage, as long as you don't die, you'll be fine. Because there are more medikits here. Well, there's one over here in particular that you can take. Yeah, there's Revenants here, Cacodemons pretty much everywhere. Hell Knights over here, Makibus there. Thankfully, it's only one Makibus. But there's another enemy here who we are glad we didn't provoke earlier. The Archvile. So you can just deal with the Archvile just like that. And you can pick up the medikit here. And what you can also do is open this wall. And you don't want to grab the chainsaw, you just want to grab the armor bonuses, because in front of you, a Cacodemon will appear. And on fast, yeah, he'll attack through the chainsaw stun. You can grab the chainsaw now if you want, but you'll be hard pressed to use it, honestly. Well, yeah, anyways, you can open this door up after dealing with all those enemies and go into this area to deal with Mr. Chain Gun, John Chain Gun, and his clones. You want to watch out for them because they're all around these corners. If you get hit, it's not too bad because there are some stim packs here. You want to watch out for Mr. Baron though. And you want to open this door, or rather this wall, to get another secret with ammo and the medikit. You can press the switch to get the plasma rifle. Very generous of them to give you the plasma rifle here and now. And you know what? I'm going to take that medikit now, because there are some health bonuses over here you can pick up. And some energy cells you can use on the Barons. I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to finish him off with the super shotgun, because, yeah. I'll grab more armor bonuses, because I do, in fact, want that 4% damage protection. Because you never know in a map like this. I'm going to kill the Barons with the plasma and the super shotgun. And you'll be sent to this puzzle-ish place. When you flip this switch on the back, this door will open, but we can't get there yet. We want to press this switch on the back to get there, but before we even go up there, we want to press these two switches that we didn't press, because they'll open up these sections with Revenants and Hell Knights. And you can get them to infight to soften each other up. That's the most ideal. And you can do the same for here. And you might get some more infights going on when you press that button. So watch out. So you can kill the Hell Knights quickly after dealing with that. You want to deal with these enemies anyway, so if you want to deal with them sooner or later, you can. Behind these like traps here are some energy cells and rockets and whatnot. All good stuff to have, really. I'm going to save the shells, of course. And yeah, you might hear one more enemy who will be a big pain once we deal with that. We'll get across that barrier when we get there. First things first, we'll kill Mr. Bones and all of his cohorts. Kill the imps. Kill the big imps. Get some infights with the big imps and the little imps, maybe. Well, not this one. I'll use the pump on these ones. And I'll finish off the victor of that infight. So, I'm not going to grab the yellow key yet because I want to grab the medikit from earlier. If you don't get hit, you don't have to worry about it. No, I grabbed it already. I keep doing that. I keep grabbing medikits from earlier and forgetting about it. Oh well. I tell you what, we can probably handle this section. Well, we can handle this section first. Watch out for John Hell Knight and the Cacodemon family. You can probably just get out of there. And I tell you what, I wanted to save some health so I could show you how to get it. Oh, never mind, there's some stim packs here. Anyways, I'm going to open this now by pressing this switch on the back side, the right or the front side. And I'm going to step here and grab the yellow skull key. And I'm going to press this key, or press the switch, to lower the soul sphere. And now, I can deal with this section with Mr. Bones and his gang. And I got hit. So, when in doubt, plasma it out. And yeah, here's the big kahuna of this section. Hopefully he doesn't resurrect the Barons. You can just plasma him, and if you run out of cells, you can probably run around here and grab them from the earlier area, or try to. Who knows if those cacodemons from earlier might try to harass you. And I got hit again, but that's okay, because we are gonna get some armor soon. Boy, these levels without armor, you feel naked, don't you? Some more revenants appeared. You might get the chain gunners too. But you might get some bonuses here. Some imps are here in this area that opened up when you grabbed the key. And this is also the place where the Archvile and the whole gang of enemies emerged from. Not these ones though, I don't think. I think some of them came from the other area. But I'm finally going to grab these shells. Might not need these bullets, at least not now. And I'm going to press this wall here on the right side when you enter this area to reveal this area with the green armor. And I'm also going to press this wall right before you go up to get the green armor to reveal this area. And I tell you what, I'm going to grab that medikit right now, even though I'm at 90 health. And I'm not using it efficiently because I want to get some health bonuses. Yeah, so you might notice this switch. Press it, and you'll thank me later. Grab the shells here. And now that I have everything, I'm going to go out again. And deal with the Cacodemon family. Might as well get some use out of that plasma. Though you could save it up, of course. Hello, Cacodemon. Good thing I grabbed those health bonuses from earlier, huh? Otherwise, that shot would have been much more painful. And the armor, too. Anyways, now you have the yellow key, you can go up to the yellow door if you want, but I'm going to do something else instead. I'm going to go down here to this risky area with a bunch of specters down here. You can bait them out into a brighter area, or at least try to. Actually, I don't know if they can cross this line though. So they'll be like stuck in the dark area where it's harder to see them. Well, that's okay. You can super shotgun them, but you want to watch out for the enemies on the right. You can hear them, and you can see one tossing stuff at you like a peanut gallery. Yeah, there's revenants here too, so watch out for them. And good thing we have the plasma, because dealing with them with any other weapon is a little bit annoying. But you can use a chain gun to snipe them if you want. In fact, I'm going to use the chain gun to snipe these imps who are on the left side, and will give you a bit of a hassle. Okay, I softened them up enough. I've got to go over here now to kill Mr. Hell Knight Johnson. Now I can kill the imps in peace. You might notice a little set of switches here. This is like a puzzle of sorts. What you want to do is press the switch on the right to raise this one, and if you press the switch on the left, it'll lower it. So ideally, what you want to do is press the switch on the left first, then press the switch twice. Then you can use these like platforms to run up here and press the switch. When you do, some new friends will appear. You can grab the Berserk, and you might grab the partial invisibility. It might help you with the pinkies, but I don't know. It won't help with the imps though. And like I said, they don't seem to be able to cross into the light area. At least the specters. But one thing you can get out of this is infighting, I guess. Just like that. And the specters will win, or the pinkies. So just deal with them. You can use the Berserk if you want to save ammo. But they give you quite a bit here, even though you don't have a backpack. Just to really stick it to you. oh well. You can kill any stragglers, and you can deal with this area just like that. Now here are two more switches. You can press this one to lower this one now, and you can press this one to raise it. So what you can do is, well, you can press this one to lower this one, and you can press it once to raise it, and you can press this one. Oh, no. You want to raise this one twice. Now you can go over here, and you will lower this wall. Thankfully there are no enemies behind it, but there is this switch here. And once again, you'll thank me later for that switch. Yeah. Anyways, we can go over here. You might notice the blue door here. You might have noticed it from earlier. We'll get to that when we get the blue key. And I might as well tell you about it now. These are activated by the respective switches, because otherwise they'd block your path. So there's one more switch we can press to get to that area, and I'll show you it when we get there. First things first, we want to deal with this hallway of jerkishness. Lost souls, tons of them. Get them out of your sight. Just get them all out of here. You can go to the right if you want. If you want to go down here, you'll be greeted by piggies and a mancubus. And of course, you can use the berserk on them. Oh yeah, there's specters too. Why not? But they can actually come out. But they might get stuck on this architecture. You don't want to use the fist on the lost soul, because they'll get you. You can grab the stim pack if you took any damage. But I only took 1 point of damage. Well, I had armor bonuses, but still. And if you aren't feeling confident in attacking the pinkies with the berserk, you can just use a shotgun on them. You might notice another yellow door here. This leads to a different area from the, or blue door rather. But we did want to go down here because, yeah, there's a rocket launcher here, which is guarded by this mancubus. We might use it sooner or later. I think sooner in this case. Because, yeah, here's Mama Meatball. Assuming they don't shoot lost souls at you. You can shoot rockets at them, or you can shoot plasma at them, because there are 3 or 4 of them here, and they are really annoying. So unleash your hatred of pain elementals, and if you run out of cells, there are some more here. How generous. One more meatball, or potato. One thing about pain elementals is that they are very versatile food items. Anyways, dealing with them, you are able to do some like little platforming. So skip across these, and you can deal with the mancubus here. 3 or 4 rockets ought to do it. I think I did a little overkill there. And you want to go over here for this rather obscure spot with cacodemons all over. Because there's one that never seems to want to come out. I just used the plasma on him. Yeah, right there. This is the most obscure cacodemon in the entire map. Might get them to trigger when you step near a certain area. But usually you might be hard pressed to do that. Anyways, you actually do want to go down here to go over here to get this secret area with health bonuses and the radiation suit. And we can use this radiation suit to cross this area because otherwise you'd be taking damage from it. you can go here now to grab the Mega Armor, but when you do, well, when you do, nothing happens. But when you press the switch, and yes, you might recognize this feature. Yeah, 2 chain gunners appear. Nothing too rough, but if you're playing on fast, they can still decimate you, or rather, perforate you. We can say that's Cell. And one thing we could do now is skip across these again. You can do it faster than me. Doesn't matter. Hello. Kind of a knee-jerk reaction, but... Excuse me. Sheesh. Chainsaw. Sometimes I question why I even grab it on UB Fast. I'm just being a completionist. Speaking of completionism, you can grab these armor bonuses here. And you can grab the blue skull key here. And grab these rockets here. Speaking of rockets, here are some boneheads. You can use said rockets on them. And dodge their rockets. Yeah, when you grab the blue key, this section opens up, or rather, these enemies come in. So deal with them in any way you want. Rocket launchers is ideal because this section is so thin. And finally, you can go here because all the bars have lowered. And you can grab the BFG. The first one of this WAD. Let's get some use out of it, shall we? Just a little bit. What you can do is get some tracer action going on by hitting this wall and looking at the enemies in a rather intimidating way. If you run out of cells, that's okay, because you can use the rocket launcher to deal with the rest of the enemies just fine. As long as the lost souls from the pain elementals don't fly in your face. Yeah, you'll want to watch out for that. That has been the death of many a doomer. But this area is all cleared out. We have the blue key. We can open this area if we want, but that leads to the exit, and I forgot to get one more thing. Well, this area also opened up from earlier. We can pick up a medikit. And we can go here now. Now, why do we want to go here? Because we forgot about this blue door here. This other one, rather. Now, there's some incubus here, and there are some big pinkies and specters here. I think they're actually just specters. There might be pinkies here, I forget. No, just specters. Well, that's fine. More stuff you can grab, including health bonuses, armor bonuses, stuff like that. You can go here now, and what you want to do is press this door, or rather wall, to open up this and get the computer map. So now you can check if you got everything, which I did. So that should be it for Inferno of Blood. And if you hear any growling, that's because maybe a lost soul's in the wall. If you're playing Crispy Doom or Chocolate Doom, or maybe even Vanilla Doom, or maybe the BFG Edition. But I don't recommend you play this through that, because BFG Edition's kind of bad. Anyways, we're done with this level. So that was Inferno of Blood.
Yeah, it's a tough level, but you can get through it if you plan and if you can run through certain sections, particularly the intro section. Make good use of infighting, and that's basically it. So, stay tuned for the next video, where we will go into Baron's Banquet. But until then, toodaloo.